Have you ever noticed how quickly our minds get caught up in negative thoughts? It's as if they have a natural attraction to chaos, doubt, and fear. Incredible, isn't it? You could be enjoying a moment of peace, and then suddenly, without even realizing it, your mind fills with worries. What if I can't do it? What if everything goes wrong? What if I fail? The truth is, our minds are like battlefields, with good and bad thoughts constantly at war. But you know what? Most people go through life as prisoners of this war. They believe these negative thoughts are absolute truths, but we need to understand that they're just passing voices. Imagine a storm. In the midst of it, everything seems dark and frightening. But like any storm, negative thoughts also have a beginning, a middle, and an end. They pass. And what does the Bible say about this? Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. Philippians 4 verse 6. This passage reminds us that even when our minds are full of worries, we can give them to God and find peace. But how can we control this mental storm? Is it really possible to change the way we think? That's the journey we will explore in the coming steps. The power of observation. Here's a secret many people overlook: you are not your thoughts, you are the one who observes them. It might sound simple, but it makes all the difference. When a negative thought pops into your mind, don't rush to react or get emotionally involved. Instead, stop and observe. Yes, just observe. It might seem strange, but give it a try for a moment. Imagine you're sitting in a cinema, and your thoughts are the movie playing on the screen. You are the audience, not the actor in the film. By placing yourself as the observer, you step away from the mental storm and begin to gain control. Suddenly, those thoughts that seemed so powerful start to lose their strength. They no longer dominate you because you finally realize they are not you. Jesus taught us something similar when he said, "Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear." Matthew 6 verse 25. What is he saying? He's calling us not to be slaves to thoughts that create anxiety and fear, to observe these thoughts and trust in something greater. Do you know what's even more powerful? Developing the practice of observing your thoughts can completely change the way you live. Would you like to learn more about mastering your mind, finding peace amid chaos, and strengthening your faith? Then I invite you to subscribe to the channel. Here, we share reflections and insights that will open your eyes to a new world of possibilities. Be part of this journey and start transforming your mind today. Focusing on the present. Our minds love to travel through time, don't they? One moment, we're thinking about the past, "Oh, I should have done that differently." And the next, we're in the future, "What if everything goes wrong?" This constant back and forth traps us in a spiral of anxiety and worry. But the secret to calming this storm is simple: focus on the present. When you bring your attention to the now, you close the door on the troubling thoughts of the past and future. Have you ever tried observing your breathing for a few minutes? Inhale slowly, hold it for a moment, and then exhale. It might seem like such a simple act, but it's powerful. It's a way of bringing your mind back to the present moment, the only time that truly matters. The Bible speaks of the importance of the present. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Matthew 6 verse 34. Jesus teaches us not to worry about what is to come, but to live in the now, trusting that God is in control and taking care of every detail. When we focus on the present, we realize that much of our suffering is caused by fear of what hasn't even happened yet. Why not try this shift in focus in your daily life? When your mind starts to fill with worries, stop and look around. Notice the details around you, the sounds, the colors, the textures. It's as if you're resetting your mind's programming to appreciate the present. You are the master of your mind. It's time to embrace a powerful truth: you are the master of your mind. It's not your thoughts that control you, you have the power to decide which thoughts deserve your attention. It might sound like a simple idea, but when you start practicing it, the transformation is incredible. Often, we allow negative thoughts to invade our minds and dictate how we feel and act. But just as you choose what to eat, what to wear, and where to go, you can choose which thoughts stay in your mind and which ones to let go. That doubt, that fear that paralyzes you, it only has power if you allow it. The Bible reminds us of this authority when it says, "Be transformed by the renewing of your mind, so that you may be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will." Romans 12 verse 2. Renewing your mind is an active process, a daily exercise of choosing thoughts that bring you closer to your purpose, peace, and confidence. The next time a negative thought arises, ask yourself, is this thought helping or harming me? If it's bringing nothing good, let it go. Imagine having a filter that only allows in what makes you grow. When you take control, you become the author of your own story, not just a character driven by circumstances. Taking control is a daily exercise. Controlling your mind is a daily exercise, isn't it? It's not about never having negative thoughts, that's impossible. The difference lies in how you respond to them. You have the power to observe them, let them go, and choose where to focus. And this choice changes everything. When you take control of your mind, worries lose their power, and inner peace begins to flourish. If there's something that makes this journey truly worthwhile, it's being able to share it with others, just as we're doing here. And do you know what's even more special? Seeing each of you engaging with the channel, leaving your comments, and sharing your experiences. This not only strengthens our community, but also spreads this message to more people who need to hear it. Your comment could be the inspiration someone else needs to take the next step. So, if you connected with this message, leave a comment below. Tell me, what thought have you decided to let go of today? Let's walk this path together. And if you're not yet subscribed, I invite you to join our family. Your engagement, whether it's a like, a comment, or a subscription, makes a huge difference and helps this message reach even more people. A special message to close. And to close, I want to leave you with a special message. You are capable of transforming your life with a simple step of faith and courage. Never forget that God is with you, strengthening you every step of the way. May you find the peace that comes from a calm and confident mind today. A big hug, and see you in the next video.